So this video is going to cover the selection tools in Peapod. They're very similar to what you had with Photoshop, although it does take a little playing to get used to them. Their thresholds are a little bit tighter, so they're a little bit more grabbing and it's a little bit less precise. But again, you get kind of used to them once you start playing with them. So if you go to your toolbar to the left, you'll notice that similar to Photoshop, you have Marquee. The Marquee tool, remember, is selected by shape. So you have a rectangular and elliptical. So you're losing two, but ideally, these are the two best ones. So they will suit you okay. Below that, you have the lasso tool. You have three options. You have the regular selection lasso. Remember, that one's freeform, so click and drag. And when you release the mouse, then it makes your selection. Polygonal, you click. When you double click, it makes the selection. And then the magnetic, remember, it also is looking for like pixels. So when you click on this one, remember, you want to keep it close to the kind of the area you want so it actually holds tight. This one also, if you double click, if it gets out of hand, it will make your selection. And then you have similar ones to what you saw in Photoshop in terms of quick select and magic wand. Object selection is an interesting one to play with. It does take some time to get used to. If your object is well defined, it's a nice tool. If it's not, it can be a little bit haphazard. So those are your selection tools, as you had with, like, similar to what you had in Photoshop. So I'm just going to grab the Marquee to kind of go over kind of how it's set up. So when it's selected, you click and drag, makes your selection. If you want to add to your selection, the Shift key, and then make your selection again, it'll add in. So that is the Shift key. If I want to subtract, Alt, drag over what I want to get rid of, takes it away. So that's with a Marquee. If I want to get rid of the whole selection, as with Photoshop, if you go to Select, there's Deselect, which is Control D. Or if you want to select it all under Select, there's All. And also, we'll talk later, but you can also refine the edges. So that is the standard little basically devices for selection. If you have any questions, again, please email me. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a little bit of playing.